Hi, I'm Marla,
I'm Craig.
and we're with the Optimus group.
Keller Williams in Spokane. We participated in the program that Margaret Smith put on, Perspective, through the lens of a director of operations. Give us a couple of your takeaways.
Some of my takeaways were just certain statements. I think like make it happen kind of just reminded me of the just do it. And I think that make it happen is just a great thing to keep in mind. It's so simple, and it's really just about getting in there and being active and doing it.
Getting it done. Yeah.
Getting it done.
I think for me, I've been a real estate agent for almost 3 years now, and have been able to create a fairly successful business. And there's a lot of points in there where I think, do I hire an assistant? Everybody says you're busy enough, hire an assistant. It's like, what do you do? And that was something that I took away from it as we created these
Our sticks.
popsicle sticks, and then we organized them into different categories for what an assistant could do. And I think also for me, there was a lot of information, a lot of inspirational stuff. Margaret did an excellent job in creating a very fun, informative day. I mean, the time just flew by. But we, at the end of it, she said, come up with some action steps. What are you going to do, and what's your timeline? And and there's a lot of programs that I go to, a lot of classes that will do similar things. What was different with this is it wasn't 3 or 4 days later, all of a sudden we get a reminder, okay, where are you at with your things?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, like any good real estate agent,
We hadn't done them yet.
we put them off. And so then again, he was like, okay, we're going to do them by this day. And 3 days later, now we're getting them done.
I think it's 3 weeks later, right at this point. I think another thing was the creating the space and inspiring people through your space. That was something that really stood out to me, just because I know how I feel, like even within my own home, when my space is something that's inspirational. And so doing that, and then how that is for other people, like for clients and stuff. When I show up at a home, if I'm prepared or to a listing appointment, and I'm prepared and I've thought about it ahead of time, and I think it just sets them at ease. So that was something that kind of stood with me, as the environment that inspires people.
Something else that I took away that was very helpful is Margaret took us on her journey from the time that she was first hired by Jesse at Pickett Fences, and how she progressed along through her career as an assistant to him. I was inspired because I thought, if it is possible to find someone like Margaret out there, I need to get started. And she told us how to go out and recruit talent, how to look up potential salaries on Indeed, and using some of the tools that we have through Keller Williams to get that perfect person, is really what we want to strive to do, because we want to take our business to the next level. We want to start handing off some of these tasks that are dragging us down, taking us away from our core things that we can do, which is lead generation, listings, taking care of our clients, negotiations. There's all of these other things. But then there's like the bonus stuff, where if we can find someone that creates programs like this and creates podcasts and does all these fantastic things, it's like, wow, those are all those things I dream of doing, but I just never really have time. And I maybe don't even have quite the personality type to sit down and actually get it done. It's like I'm a good idea person, but I'm not always a good implementer.
Doer. I think by doing the popsicle sticks and looking at all of the tasks, it's like all of a sudden our hurdle was just so prevalent. It was just like right there, like the reason why we have a hard time prospecting every single day between this hour and this hour is because we're doing all of these other tasks that could be handed off to somebody else. And being new in the real estate business, I wasn't really sure what those tasks were. So actually seeing them and getting to organize them in sections of who should do them was really helpful for me.
Yeah, great. Well, Margaret, thank you so much for inspiring us. We are going to finally put our ad on Indeed. We are looking for an executive assistant to help us with our team, and it's the Optimus group. We're in the Spokane, Keller Williams, And we look forward to seeing you progress with your career. The retreat that you're creating for admins is just amazing.
I think I'm going to switch to admin.
I know. We both want to,
Yeah.
because we both want to take advantage of that. And we love listening to your podcast.
Love it.
Thank
Just
you.
listened to Boundaries yesterday. It was awesome. So thank you.
Yes, thank you.